point. I did speak to the man behind that 2019 China deal, Italy's former Undersecretary of State for Economic Development, Michel Geraci. What did he make of the Prime Minister's statement?
I understand what he meant is now I have a little bit more time and I can look at this famous MOU. So nothing about Italy withdrawing or any of the reading that we have heard over the last few days. Also because it is impossible to change or withdraw from it. Neither would it be a good idea or useful for the Italian economy.
So still, though, the MOU is apparently under review. If Italy cannot change or withdraw from it, then what's this review referring to?
The review can refer to how to make the best use of it and understand better how we want to engage with China from an economic and investment point of view, which is what the MOU is about.
Critics say that this agreement with Beijing, signed in 2019, really hasn't amounted to much. There's a sense that whatever has been achieved in terms of Italy-China economic cooperation over the past couple of years is all linked to agreements that were reached before that deal was signed.
This is true, and the reason why not much has happened, I pin it down to a number of reasons. One, after we signed the MOU in March 19, the Conte One government, of which I was part, went out and I went out. And so people who replaced me did not have so much interest in carrying out the work that we had started. Then 3 months later, we had the pandemic. So willing or not, the focus could have not been on what to do with the MOU, but was on saving lives and saving the economy. And also, if I may, you mentioned critics. Who were really those critics? The critics of the MOU were mostly foreign observers, economists, members of European governments, even of the European Union, and even our friends in the United States. But no Italian company criticized this MOU. We don't do things to get a pat on the shoulder from our foreign.
There were a lot of people at the time inside Italy and outside, citizens who questioned the wisdom of signing this kind of deal with Beijing after citing China's human rights record. There were serious concerns about China's actions using detention camps in Xinjiang. And since then, we've also seen China's increasing crackdown in the territory of Hong Kong. Why this continuing appetite to do business with China?
The appetite that we have is because we have a duty to companies that want to export. All ethical issues that you mentioned are indeed very, very important, but I tend not to take decisions whose price is paid by someone else. I do trade. The Minister of Foreign Affairs deals with ethical issues, and this MOU was done, pushed by me for the commercial side.
But sir, shouldn't trade also be concerned with ethical issues? Shouldn't business people in Italy also be concerned about what's going on in Hong Kong, what's going on in Xinjiang, in a place where there are 1 million people in detention camps?
That is not entirely true because I just came back from Xinjiang. I do not believe there is any signs of genocide in Xinjiang. If we do not want to do business with China because we are worried about the ethical issue, I think there will be very few countries with whom probably we should not do business with.
You say that you were just in Xinjiang. Of course, there are numerous witnesses, hundreds of witnesses, satellite imagery, and also leaked government documents to indicate a serious problem with detention camps there. Whether you want to call it genocide or not is another debate. I wonder, do you sense that members of the Italian government are looking at these issues when they review the deal with Beijing?
Indeed, yes, they are looking at this. This is an issue that we need to ask, but we do not have members of parliament who give the answer.
Can we refocus on this review, the review of this deal? Do you think that this has been announced due to pressure from the United States?
The Biden administration does indeed put pressure. They have put pressure on us. At the time was the Trump administration. At the end of the day, this MOU tries to do the same things that our American friends want to do, which is do more business with China. The United States do business at the tune of 100 to 100 billion per year. Italy, only a few tens of billions. So Italy lags behind.
Italy's former Under-Secretary of State for Economic Development, Michele Gerarsi.